We are broadcasting from Positive Radio 106.9 FM in New York with none other than Auntie Donna Moore Stewart, the one with the corn collar. This is your host, Christine Gallimore. I am a licensed insurance producer and a financial advocate for living benefits insurance. You can reach me toll free at 888 225 9593 or at livingbenefits4u.com. That's living benefits for the number four, the letter u.com. Livingbenefits4u.com. My topic today is lies we should look out for, both in everyday lives and also with spiritual lives. Okay. So I want to start with a prayer. Right. It says in the morning, we start each day by taking a moment to bow and pray, beginning with thanks, and then I give praise for all your kind and loving ways. Today, if sunshine turns to rain, if a dark cloud brings some pain, I won't doubt or hide in fear, for you, my God, are always near. Let's go. Okay, so my affirmation, of course, affirmations. I have a few, and it says, I treat myself with genuine self respect and compassion each day. I tell the negative voice in my head to take a hike and make space only for loving and compassionate self talk. The next affirmation, I prioritize my health and think about what is truly serving me with each decision I make to take care of my body. The other affirmation, I forgive myself for being imperfect because I am human. Every perceived failure provides an opportunity to learn and grow. Okay. Those are my three affirmations, those I really try to live by and say every other day. I hope you still keeping your resolutions. I don't have resolutions, so I do affirmations. Whatever makes you more comfortable, of course. Okay. So I do have some money saving tips for us today because, of course, it's the financial show, and I have money saving tips for everybody, both the young and the old. And also, if you miss this show and if you want to get in touch with me, you could get on my website, livingbenefits4u.com. It's living benefits with an S, and number four, the letter U.com. And you could sign up for my newsletter there so you could get my tips too for insurance and everything else. Okay. So, okay, my money saving tips I have for the young and also for the old. Firstly, I want to say that living in a world like today, we need to be conscious of what we do, how we spend our money, and always think about saving. If you have, if you make $5 today, think about even putting a dollar aside. It is not hard. You can start small and you'll be surprised to know how beneficial that is to you. You could be frugal, right? Save money. Use money savings coupon. There are many ads, apps, money saving coupon apps. I've seen a lady, they call her, I forget what kind of coupon cotton, you know, person they call her. And she went to the store, I forget one of these big store, grocery store, and she had like three carts of grocery. I mean, name brand grocery. And she started pulling out coupons from left and right. She had her daughter with her. They're pulling out coupons from everywhere and was giving it to the cashier. And I said, three carts. And they paid zero extra. I think they called her an extreme couponer. I'm like, oh Lordy, how she does this? I don't know if I have the patience to even be clipping coupons and saving and matching. But she came up with three carts of grocery for free, $0. Said, okay, well, some people dedicated like that. I guess if you really want to do it, you'll find a way for extreme couponing. Okay. The other thing that I do is meal planning. Meal planning is for the week. You could plan out what you want to have for the week. It's good, especially when you have kids. You could on Saturdays and Sundays you could prep the meals, but of course you gotta get the grocery from the store. You need to prep the meals on a Saturday, most likely, or Sunday, and cook them. Cook like 7 meals, right, for the week, and that will save you a bunch. And you get the packaging, like for for 7 different packaging. Put them in the freezer, or if they it depends on the type of food you cook. It can be just placed in the refrigerator. So you're gonna have 7 meals pre-cooked and prepped. That save a whole lot of time. Save you from going out there to grab a burger, and some fast food. So knowing that you have something in your fridge to always eat when you go in, it helps a lot. It helps to save a lot. And of course, you know exactly what you eating because you made it. So it helps both way with your health and in the pocket. And also, you could help have the children. You have kids, have them help you bake cookies and other stuff, muffins. There are recipes online everywhere. You have just get the ingredients, have them bake the cookies and muffins, as I say, and other things, and store them in the refrigerator. When the kids, when going to school, you could throw them in the lunch kit, or at least when they come home, they'll have muffins and cookies that they bake, and they'll be very proud. They would want to share it with them friends, with their friends. So look what I bake. I helped mommy bake this. Okay. So on Mondays you could have what you call Meatless Mondays. For me, meatless is every day. I've been doing this for years, over 30 years, no meat. I eat fish though. I'm a pescatarian. So for those who want to start, because we know meat is very expensive, all right? Like prime rib, whoever love that oxtail, I think oxtail is like $20 per pound. Mm-mm. How many pounds you gonna buy to feed your family? That's a lot of money. So you could go meatless Monday maybe every other Monday of the month, and you save a lot. I use mushrooms. I use a lot of peas, garbanzo beans. I think they you guys call it. I forget what you guys call it. I know it's garbanzo beans that I use. I covered it. I like it covered with codfish. Right. I use tofu. I make my own, meat with tofu. I have it spiced up. and seasoned and marinated in the refrigerator overnight. Of course, first I pressed it, squeeze it out, have it dried, and dry rub it like regular meat, and then I would put it in my air fryer with the spice, and then take that out, and I would make a good stew with red beans and some nice white rice with that. Yeah, I would go into town with that, and I don't miss meat. Okay, so I do that most of the time. I don't have a meatless Monday, as I said, because I don't eat meat. So whomever eats meat and wanna save, you could do that. Have a meatless Monday, of course, and let the kids know that we're trying something different and try it out with them. Another way to save money is to sell things that you don't need. Talking about that, a closet full of stuff that I need to get rid of. But if you want to make some money, you could sell things that you don't need. A lot of people have stuff in excess. You could put those up on their sites on the web. Mercari, I think. I know Mercari. You could put stuff up, and you could sell stuff in excess that you don't need anymore. And of course, you'll be making a money. And I think Craigslist, yeah, Craigslist does that. Okay, but just be careful not to let everybody come to your house. You could use a central location and ask the person, to use, if you could have them store it. It depends on what it is. Like have them just have that them store the stuff for you until the person pick it up. So it's you better be safe than have everybody come into your house if you have stuff to sell. So just be careful when doing that. Okay, and if you have like maybe you could get a storage if you have quite a bit of stuff to sell. You could rent a storage maybe for the month, and then you start your campaign. You will say put that in at least the storage is a public place, and have them give them the storage address, have them meet you there, right? And then you make your sale. But I suggest you have always have somebody with you when you're doing stuff like that. Okay, so we're still talking about savings, of course, and I need the meal kit. All right, so we could, I could go into the savings if you want to eat out. There are a lot of savings you could get if we only ask. Open our mouth and ask. These restaurants and all the fast food and restaurants, regular restaurants, big restaurants like Applebee's, Arby's, Burger King, Chili's, Denny's, Dunkin' Donuts. You'd be surprised of all the discounts that they have. Most time it's not posted. So the first thing when you do when you go and you ask, is there any discount going on or any promotions? And especially if you're a senior, 60 and over, or 55 to 55, some places offer you discount at age 55 and over. You go and ask, what's the discount? Don't just go there and order. Let me have this. Let me have that. They're gonna ring it up the regular price. Then they're gonna ask you your age, and they're gonna ask you if you're senior because they don't really care. But if you care if you're saving something, you ask when you go to the counter and making your order. Ask, is there a discount for us? All right, and of course they ought to tell you. They will tell you. I know, for example, Applebee's, they give a 10% discount to seniors age 60 and over who have the Applebee's Golden Apple Card. Okay, so with this, you have to have a card. For Arby's, they gave a 10% off for ages 55 and over. For backyard burgers, they give 10% senior discount for your ordering at participating locations for 55 and over. So not every locations give it, so it's best to ask. For Burger King, they have a 10% discount for age 60 and over, and additional discounts on coffee and soft drink. So Burger King may be like Denny's. Some stores they give and some they don't. As I said before, just ask. Chili's, 10% off for age 55 and over. I know Chili's have some good recipes. Denny's, they give 10% for 55 and over. And if you're a member of AARP, which I reached that age, okay, they will make it 20%. So instead of 10%, if you're a member of AARP, you will get 20%. So that's Denny's. So if you reach the age to become a member of AARP, sign up. They have lots of savings for you for even travel and lots of other stuff. Insurance, car insurance and stuff. You could get lots of discount with AARP as a member. For Dunkin' Donuts, age 55 and over, 10% off or a free donut. But you have to buy your coffee. Okay? So you can get a free donut when you buy a coffee or 10% off. So let me tell you where we're coming out of: positiveradio.com, 106.9 FM, New York, with none other than Auntie Donna Corncolor Moore Stewart. She have the CC behind her name. And of course, she's an author now. So go ahead and get her book on Amazon. We still have lots more savings at other places. And on IHOP, 10% off, age 55. Jack in the Box has a 20% off. Beverages, though, for seniors, 55 and over. Okay. Of course, KFC. They give you a small drink with a meal if you are 55 and over. So you just gotta ask which one of these restaurants offer these discounts. Long John Silver has various discounts for seniors. Depends on the location. McDonald's, they have discount on coffee and soft drink for 55 and over. Outback Steakhouse. Who's going there this weekend? Please remember to ask. You could get 15% off your steak. Okay. Roy Rogers, 10% off discount for seniors. Sonic. I know Sonic is the fastest pace. I think that's the way that they have the ladies and gentlemen, the young people with the roller skate. I think so. Sonic. They give you all kind of slushes and icy stuff, but they serve you, they rolling up right to your window on roller skates, which is so cute. That's Sonic. And they will give you a choice of free beverage or 10% off for 60 and older. Subway. I do eat at Subway sometimes because they have a veggie sandwich. So I've been making use of my discount, which is 10%. Okay, so but we have to get in touch with the store owner and ask. Taco Bell, Taco Bell, my bean space. I will go there if I'm going on a long run. I will stock up on some tacos. Give me all the beans in the world. I love my black beans. So I will go there and stock up with some Taco Bells, and you can get 10% off. Okay, plus a free beverage. Well, age 65 and over. Well, I don't think I'm eligible for this. I'm not of that age, but whoever is, go there and get that discount for 65 and over. Wendy's. It's one of my favorite places for salad, vegetable salad. Okay, so 10% off at least at one Wendy's in Kansas City. Give you a free drink. Okay, with 10% off discount at Wendy's. And of course, if anyone is traveling by Amtrak, 65 years and older, when you go to purchase your ticket, let them know I am 65 and older. May I have my discount, please? 10% off your ticket. Okay, so make good use of all these discounts and you be saving some money. They're out there for us. So don't just go there and order stuff and buy tickets and all that. Ask for your discount. Ask for the savings. Sometimes it doesn't have to be a senior person. They have certain promotions. Because I've been getting crazy calls, at my age, that they have traveled this and traveled that, and you qualified for such discount. So I said, okay, send me the ticket. You call me, you have my phone number, send me the ticket. Which sometimes they do. Sometimes they're legitimate, but you just gotta check them out. All right. Okay, so we're coming from Positive Radio, 106.9 FM in New York, with none other than our own Auntie Donna Corn Color, Donna Moore Stewart. All right. So, what I'd like to share with you, of course, you'll know if you've been following me and listening to me these few weeks, I like to share with you what I learned. Something that I learned new. It might not be new per se. I might have heard it before. I might have learned it in my younger days. But of course, it doesn't resonate. It didn't resonate with me. It didn't, stay abreast and fresh in my brain as I grew up. So I like to learn something new or refresh my brain then, my little nuggets. All right. And what I learned this week is there's a scientific reason why kids don't like vegetables. Wow. Okay. Well, most of us know that it's very hard to give kids vegetable as their main meal. We have to zhuzh it up, we have to blend it with something, cook it up with something to make it taste and seem like something other than vegetable. All right. They said the next time you want to skip spinach or bypass the broccoli at supper, that's what the kids are talking now. Just tell your parents it's not your fault. It's evolution. Picture me tell my mom that. Oh, my dad. Okay, I want to skip the spinach. Don't give me spinach. We know stuff. Spinach, callaloo. That's what I'm familiar with. But then I get familiar with spinach when I get here when I started living in this country. But I know with callaloo, I used to love color, so it wouldn't be a problem for me. I would never tell my parents, right, that it's an evolution. And of course, evolution is a change in characteristic over time. All right, so that's why I want to pass on it. No, heck no. I could never say that to mom. So they're saying that popular science explain that has species, we spent early days without any guide for what to eat except our mouths. And since poisonous plants taste bitter, it makes sense to choose sweet tasting things over veggies. Sure, it makes sense. These sweet tasting things never good anyway. It's even worse when you're young because that's when you have the most taste receptors. Okay, so as you get older, your receptors becomes lesser. So when you combine that with a good sense of smell, you start to understand why kale and cabbage do not compare to pizza or ice cream. Heck no. You don't give me kale and say, "Oh, here, this is ice cream." Oh, mm-mm-mm-mm. You taste it first. You eat it first, right? That's what the kids are gonna say. You eat it first, Bob or Dad. Okay, so it's basically about survival. That's what popular science say. All right. So they said kids find vegetables bitter as they have more taste receptors than adults. All right. So it was safer to avoid bitter tasting and unfamiliar plants that could be poisonous. Good for the kids. All right. So it is noted that spinach is the healthiest vegetable. I knew. I love my spinach. I love my greens. I knew. Pop in my collar. Partly because one serving has 50% of the recommended daily allowance of vitamin A and all necessary vitamin K. That's spinach. Okay. They said even though we can now zap a zucchini into a microwave to make sure it comes out perfectly cooked, that doesn't mean it passed the muster with the kids. No, that zucchini got to be squashed up with something else. All right, so they just want to eat what they know is good and safe, and what they taste bud, what tastes good with their taste bud. And it is stating that their finickiness, mean their fussiness about food and all of that. It's worse between the ages of 2 and 6. So I empathize with you mothers, you young mothers, with your twos, or we call them terrible twos. They're not terrible twos. Their receptors are better than ours. So it's their time of life to be finicky. So we just have to bear with them and have patience between the age of 2 and 6. And after that, they start losing their taste bud. Oh, hoorah! Now we can start it popping the kale and cabbage and spinach to them because they taste bud. They're losing their taste bud. Oh well. Okay. All right. I have a trivia. It's a vegetable trivia. It feels solid and sounds crunchy, and it's almost 90% water. It is carrot. Okay. Also, for tomatoes, although botanically tomatoes are fruits, I used to think they're vegetables. Tomatoes are fruits. They are also considered culinary vegetables. Huh? Okay. So they're fruits sometimes, and another time they're culinary vegetables. Oh, good lordy. Okay, so when classifying them as vegetables, they're the world most popular and widely consumed. representing 17% of all vegetables grown globally. So tomato can be a vegetable today, tomorrow it's a fruit. Alrighty. Okay. So as I said before, I am a licensed insurance agent and a living benefits advocate. I specialize in living benefits. Living benefits is insurance you can take out and you can use it while you are alive. Insurance doesn't mean that you have to get one to use when you're dead. A lot of people have that notion that if I take on an insurance, I have to wait until I die before it's used. No, I specialize in living benefits, which is insurance you can use while you're alive. For instance, if you have a chronic illness, and of course you had the insurance, you could take an insurance. Sometimes it costs like $30 or $40 per month. What is that? We spending more than that on fast food. We ought to consider doing that, taking out an insurance that we could benefit from while we're living, which is living benefits. You could go to my website, livingbenefitsforyou.com, and just send me an email and I will get all the information to you. That's living benefits, the T, the number four, and the letter U.com. Okay. I remember this was on 20, 2020, I think it's, yes, 2020. A lady had taken out an insurance policy. It was a living benefits insurance policy. She became ill. She had breast cancer, stage 2 at that time. And she, let me see, I think yes, stage 2 at that time she realized she had stage 2. And she called the agent that sold her the policy and told them that she has cancer. And the agent said, never mind. We're going to make sure you have money for your chemotherapy and to even go on a vacation or whatever you want to do. And within 5 days, I think it's less than 5 days, she got a check for over $120,000 with our insurance company. Okay, she was able to pay for all her chemotherapy, all her health insurance. She was able to put aside money to purchase a condo, and she was able to live, go on a few vacations. She was from Hawaii. She was able to go on a few vacations. So you don't have to die to have an, thinking of having insurance for you to die before it's used. Because look at it, when you die, who's using insurance in a way? Your family, your beneficiary, they're the ones who's going to benefit from you. But you're to take out something that you can use now while you are living. That's why it is called living benefits. Okay? So just be aware of that, people. I don't like to see when, especially young people, out there putting out GoFundMe when you're sick or whatever. Just $30 per month, $40 per month. Put that aside and take out an insurance policy. When you're younger, it is more affordable. So young people, go ahead and take out your policy today and you will thank me later. Okay. All right. So we getting down to the wire. I said that my topic was lies. Okay. Lies that you have to watch out for. I'm just gonna touch on a few because we don't have a lot of time. One of the lies is it is all about you. No, it's not. We live in the world today. We worship, we sing, we have a time with our God or Yah, whatever you call your Savior. Okay? And if you run with the footmen and they tide you out, then how can you compete with horses? If you fall down In a land of peace, how will you do the thicket of Jordan? That's Jeremiah 12:5. The realization of the choice I made rushed over me like a tsunami, choosing to rebel against God rather than obey Him. So it's not about you. Today, you can beg forgiveness and promise to speak with Him, okay? And be obedient to Him, all right? Being tempted is not a sin. Wow. You can be tempted, it is not a sin. But arguing with and choosing your own understanding over God's instruction is the sin. Amen. Okay, let me see. Another few minutes. All right. Being that we're on finance, I like this money part here. It says, a good job and money provides the happiness you need. That's not a lie. A good job and the money don't provide happiness you need. It might provide some temporary. Okay. It says the Lord gives wisdom from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He stores a sound wisdom for the upright. He is a shield for those who walk in integrity. Proverbs 6. Proverbs 2, 6 through 7. The choice is money or integrity. Which would you choose? Money vanishes in a heartbeat, but integrity is the substance of who you are and is a gift from God. Do not be anxious, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or what shall we wear? But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these shall be added to you. Matthew 6, verse 31 and 33. For God provides for his own people. He provides for the birds in the air, the fish in the sea, much as us. He knows our need. He knows our every need. So just trust him. Okay? That's one of the lies. Okay? One more lie. That loving others isn't important. That's a lie. Because by this, the children of God and the children of devil are obvious. Choose which one you are. I know which one I am. Anyone who does not practice righteousness is not of God. Not the one who does not love his brother. It's 1 John 3, verse 10. If we took a mug shot of how God sees us before Jesus' blood, we would be horrified and humbled. Jesus said, your self righteousness is like filthy rags, disgusting. But he loved us enough to hang on that torturous cross, ridiculed, made public spectacle, suffered and died for you and me. Jesus was born to die, and so are you and me. That life, death, life, amazing plan. Would you deny such marvelous news to anyone? We are created in His image, in God's image, and only through the power of His Spirit in us can we love. That's why we are created to love the Lord our God with all our hearts and to love our neighbors as ourselves. Amen. So I want everyone who's listening to me, go out there, love each other, love each other, celebrate each other. It doesn't matter what your neighbor has done to you, your friends have done to you. show love, because you know what? That might be the last call for them. That might be just what they need, just for you in particular. Just say, "Hi, sister. Hi, brother. I love you. I love you." And you know what? Thank you, Auntie Donna. I opened up my text and I saw, "I love you, Christine. You melt my heart. You are such a wonderful human being. Thank you. Thank you. I love you." Okay. Let me get my information. That was my main topics. And I also have my goals that I set. Right? And of course, I learned something new. I told what I learned about vegetables today. And I pick up a hobby. So you could pick up a hobby, whatever interests you. Doesn't have to be nothing elaborate that you gotta have to go spend and invest a whole lot of things in. They're simple hobbies. They're coloring books. They're all kind of craft stuff. If you go to the dollar store, there are lots of craft stuff you could buy, and buy your heart, oh, unpainted heart, and you have the paint right beside there in the paint aisle. Paint it your favorite color or your spouse's favorite color. Write his name on it or her name on it and give it to him. Oh my God, he would appreciate that more than anything you go to buy in the store. Trust me, even more than an expensive item. I do. All right. So, of course, eating fewer calories. We don't always, can do that. Most time we have to grab on the run. Don't even realize how much calories we're chugging down. But try to be mindful of what you put inside, right? And if you've been wanting to start a business, your passion, follow your passion. Write out your plan. Start a business plan. Write it out. Go over it each day and start a plan of action. All right, that will lead you to something good. All right. And of course, read more books. Auntie Donna have her books out. Her book. Oh well, did I say books? I know more is coming. More is there. More is there. So we got to get Auntie Donna's book. All right. And also, all we ask is just for you to support our ministry with our lippies. Let me see what I have on today. My favorite. I don't even know what is this. I have this day for my matching stuff at positivelips.com. All right. And it's also for male. This is the lip gloss for male. So not only for the female, male have products there too. Lip liners, lip gloss, matte lipstick at positivelips.com. The same way we spell positive radio here. POZYTYVE, positive, LIPS.com. And also you could go to positiveradio.com and there's a link there on the merch where you could pick them up. Okay. And also, whenever you come on our show, Auntie Donna Color, all you have to do is subscribe, all right? And give us a thumbs up. That's all we ask for. That subscription is free. Hit the thumbs up button. And I wish everyone a good and safe weekend. Love you. So you can reach me at 888. Oops, where's my number? I keep forgetting my number. 888 225 9593. That's 888 225 9593. I am Christine Gallimore, of course, and my website is livingbenefitsforyou.com. Living Benefits with a T, the number 4, the letter U.com. Okay, go out there and get your insurance. All right? Forget about this GoFund. It's not good. GoFundMe, not good. Take care. Love you all. Bye.
To God Almighty, He's better than any rehab. God Almighty, He's the one true friend I have.